Stop taking these 3 vitamins. They're weakening your legs. You take your daily vitamins thinking you're protecting yourself. But what if those very capsules are the reason your legs are getting weaker? You won't hear this in commercials. You won't be told this at the doctor's office, and 99% of seniors have no idea. But there's a hidden reason that may explain why your legs feel weak, wobbly, or unstable. And the most shocking part, it might be coming straight from the vitamin bottle you take every morning. Today you're going to discover the 3 most dangerous vitamins for your legs after age 60. Vitamins that promise health, but could be quietly stealing your strength, your balance, and your independence. If you've ever felt like your legs just don't work the way they used to, before you blame aging, watch this video until the end. It might be the discovery that changes your life. 1. Vitamin B6. Have you ever felt a strange numbness in your feet? That tingling sensation crawling up your leg, like you're stepping on foam? Or worse, the feeling that your legs just aren't listening to you anymore? Most people blame poor circulation, or just assume it's old age. But in many cases, the real culprit is silent, disguised as something good. And chances are you're taking it every day thinking it's helping your health. Vitamin B6. Yes, the so-called brain vitamin, found in energy complexes, memory pills, and even daily multivitamins for seniors. It's sold as a solution for fatigue, low immunity, and even mood support. But here's the problem. When taken in excess, and it's very easy to overdo it, it starts attacking your nerves, literally. High levels of vitamin B6 damage your nerve transmission, especially in the extremities, your feet, legs, and toes. This condition is called peripheral neuropathy, and it doesn't give you any warning. It starts as a mild discomfort, then comes the numbness, and suddenly you can't go down a staircase without fear. You hesitate, you stumble, and the scariest part? Even if you stop taking it, the damage may be permanent. That's right. There are seniors who lost feeling in their legs for life, simply because they spent years taking B6, thinking it was harmless. But it's just a vitamin, right? Wrong. Many over-the-counter supplements contain B6 doses that exceed 100 milligrams per capsule, way more than your body actually needs. And unlike some vitamins, the excess doesn't just leave your body easily. It builds up silently, corroding your nerves like a slow leak in your body's electrical wiring. And don't expect clear symptoms. The loss of leg strength can come without pain, without fever, without any visible sign. It just appears and steals from you what matters most, control over your own body. Imagine losing the confidence to walk to the kitchen, being afraid to go out alone, avoiding visits to your grandchildren because you're scared you might fall along the way, all because of a supplement you took with good intentions. And here's the warning. Not everything that comes in a capsule is safe, and not every natural vitamin is harmless, especially when taken without need, without guidance, or in excess. If you're using supplements with B6, especially more than 1 per day, you could be slowly poisoning your own nervous system without realizing it. And when your legs start to give out, it won't be just age to blame. 2. Vitamin E. Picture this, a 72-year-old man, active, sharp, independent. Every morning, he takes his vitamin E capsule with a glass of water, and he's done it for years. He truly believes he's doing the right thing. After all, he's heard that vitamin E is good for the heart, for the skin, even for aging well. But lately, something feels off. First, it was just a bit harder to get up from the couch. Then came a subtle stumble when turning too quickly. And now, he finds himself using the wall for support just to walk through the house. The name for that? Neuromuscular imbalance. And yes, it might be directly connected to excess vitamin E. You heard that right. The vitamin, long treated as a protector, can in excess destabilize your leg muscles and disrupt your coordination. But why? Vitamin E is fat-soluble, which means it doesn't flush out of the body like vitamin C. It accumulates in your liver, in your fat tissues, and even in your muscles. And when your body gets too saturated, what was once a helpful antioxidant can actually start working against you. It's like your internal systems lose balance, the very balance vitamin E was supposed to support. Over time, this overload interferes with the signals between your muscles and brain. Your reaction time slows down, strength drops, and your body takes longer to recover from a misstep, a change in direction, or a sudden obstacle. It's a slow, quiet process, but relentless. Studies show that seniors who consume more than 400 IU of vitamin E daily have a higher risk of developing sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But here's the twist. Instead of preventing it, excess vitamin E speeds it up. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association followed older adults taking high-dose vitamin E over time. Not only did it not lower mortality, but in some groups, it actually increased the risk of falls and muscle weakness. And now layer this with another dangerous factor. Many older adults also take blood thinners. Vitamin E further thins the blood, meaning even a small fall, caused by that muscle imbalance, could result in an internal bleed, or severe bruising in areas like the hips and back, which can take weeks or months to heal. So the question isn't, is this vitamin good for me? It's, does this vitamin still make sense for me now? What worked at age 40 could be toxic at 70, and no one at the pharmacy is going to warn you. You grab the bottle, read natural antioxidant, and trust it. But what no one tells you is that your body, at this stage of life, doesn't need more. It needs balance. That doesn't mean vitamin E is bad. It's still important, when taken in the right doses, from safe sources and under medical guidance. The danger lies in silent overdose, the kind that builds up over the years. And if your legs have been giving out with no clear reason, the issue might not be in your muscles, but in what you've been feeding them every day, without even realizing it. 3. Vitamin A. It's one of the oldest supplements out there. Vitamin A, known for protecting vision, boosting immunity, and keeping your skin healthy. It's easy to trust it, especially when it shows up in everything. Multivitamins, cod liver oil capsules, fortified shakes, even breakfast cereals. But let me tell you something almost no one talks about. When vitamin A crosses the line, it stops protecting you and starts breaking you down from the inside. Literally. And this isn't vague. We're talking about your foundation, the bones in your legs. That's right. Too much vitamin A speeds up bone loss, especially in critical areas like your hips, thighs, and knees, the parts of your body you rely on to walk, to get up, to stay on your feet. It's like the pillars of your body start to crack without warning. But how does that happen? Vitamin A is fat-soluble, meaning it doesn't flush out of your body like vitamin C or B-complex vitamins. It builds up slowly, first in the liver, then in your tissues. And that build-up starts interfering with your calcium balance. It disrupts the work of osteoblasts, cells that build bone, and increases the activity of osteoclasts, cells that break bone down. So while you thought you were strengthening your body, it was quietly being eroded. Studies show that high and prolonged vitamin A levels are linked to reduced bone density, especially in men and women over 60. One study, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, followed seniors who consumed more than 1,500 mcg per day and found that their risk of hip fractures doubled compared to those who didn't supplement. And it gets worse. This weakening doesn't stop at your bones. It also causes a progressive loss of muscle strength. Your thighs feel softer. Your hips feel unstable. Your walk becomes slower, heavier. You feel like gravity is pulling you down all the time. It's a constant, invisible battle, and most people don't even realize it's happening. But why isn't this on the label, chat? Because no one expects a common supplement, sold freely at any pharmacy, to cause this kind of damage. But the truth is, the ideal daily intake of vitamin A for adults is 700 to 900 mcg. And it's incredibly easy to exceed that with just one capsule, plus fortified foods, plus occasional liver meals. Without noticing, you could be doubling or even tripling that dose every single day. And then, over time, the stairs feel steeper, the couch feels lower, fear of falling comes out of nowhere, and your body starts avoiding movement, without you even realizing it. Not because you're getting weaker, but because the structure that once held you up is quietly collapsing. And the cruelest part? There's no pain, no swelling, no bleeding, just a slow erosion of your independence, day after day. That's the danger of silent excess. It doesn't knock, it doesn't warn you. It just builds, until your body can no longer support even the simplest of movements, like standing up from a chair or walking to the gate. So if you're taking vitamin A on its own, or from multiple sources without tracking the total, it's time to stop and ask yourself, do I really still need this? Or is this vitamin, which once helped, now demanding a price that's far too high? 4. Understand what's happening inside your body. You don't need to be a doctor to understand this. What's happening in your body is simple, but rarely discussed. These 3 vitamins, B6, E, and A, are like powerful tools. Used correctly, they help. But when taken in excess or without real need, they become silent traps. The confusion starts with the word vitamin. We instantly associate it with health, prevention, and self-care. But what few people realize is that in the human body, everything depends on balance. Even something good can turn dangerous if taken too much or at the wrong time. Let's break it down. Vitamin B6 is known to support the nervous system, but once it goes above 100 micromolars per day, which is common in over-the-counter supplements, it starts doing the opposite. It irritates the peripheral nerves, causes numbness in your feet, burning sensations, and even difficulty walking. And the worst part, the damage might be irreversible even after stopping. Then we have vitamin E, the so-called antioxidant protector. When taken in amounts over 400 IU per day, it builds up in the body and starts affecting your muscle coordination, your reaction time, and the strength in your legs. Now, imagine this happening to someone who already takes blood thinners. The risk of a fall turning into a serious internal bleed becomes very real, and vitamin A, meant to preserve your vision and skin, can actually strip calcium from your bones when taken in excess. Literally, it lowers your bone density, making bones thinner, more brittle, and especially in the hips. And for a senior, a hip fracture can change everything, from losing independence to months in bed or even hospitalization. What do all these vitamins have in common? They don't flush out easily. Unlike vitamin C, which exits the body through urine when there's excess, vitamins A, E, and B6 slowly accumulate in your tissues. Your liver, muscles, and fat cells turn into silent storage units for these substances. At first, you don't feel anything, but the body starts sending signs. Small, but clear. You start to feel weaker in the legs. You trip more than usual. You feel uneasy stepping up or walking on the sidewalk. It doesn't feel like an illness. There's no fever, no pain. So you dismiss it. It's like putting the wrong fuel in your car every day. It may run at first, but the engine begins to weaken until it fails. And when it does, it's not just a matter of changing the oil. Sometimes the damage is already done. Your body is asking for help, but it doesn't scream. It whispers, with signs like shaky legs, unsteady steps, constant fatigue, fear of falling, hesitation to leave the house. The good news? These signs are still warnings, not sentences. There's still time to pause, investigate, and take action. You made it this far, and that already shows how much you care about your health. But more than that, it shows you care about your freedom. Because in the end, this isn't just about vitamins. It's about standing up from your chair with confidence, walking without fear, feeling like your body still supports you step by step. That daily supplement habit that seemed so healthy. It might be quietly draining your strength, and it has nothing to do with weakness or age. It's about awareness. And now you have it. So pause, reflect, talk to your doctor, reevaluate your supplements. Listen to what your body has been trying to tell you, because your strength is still there. It just needs a little more attention and smarter choices. Now tell us in the comments, which of these vitamins have you taken or are still taking? Share your story. This video could be the wake-up call someone else needs, and your comment might help them realize it too. And of course, if this content helped you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Here at Healing Bites, we believe aging isn't about stopping, it's about waking up to better decisions. And you, my friend, are on the right path.